The other day, I bought these two wood duck calls. I got this Buck Garner Wood duck call. I bought it in a combo package at Walmart, like I said, for about 10 bucks. It came with a mallard call, and the mallard call is pretty good. It's for my son. He's 6. This call right out of the box is very simple to use. This is a hen sound when she's sitting on the water. This is a drake when he's sitting on the water. It's a little higher pitched, a little faster. And with those two calls, you can call in wood ducks. Wood ducks will come into your spread with those two calls. Now, that's pretty much all this call can do. It can hit a few other notes. You know, it can, when a bird will land on the water all by itself and it's looking around and can't find any other ducks, he might do this right here. And then you might hear something go. But you notice this call is really high pitched. Now I've been practicing with this Duck Commander call, and I feel a lot more comfortable with it. So I'm gonna go and do the hen call when she's on the water. And here's the drake. And whenever they fly down, they hit the water, look around. Now, I am imitating Mr. Phil Robertson from the Duck Commander. I've watched several videos of several individuals calling into duck calls, and I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen anybody do it better than his son, Jace, and Phil Robertson. So if you can, you know, play with a duck call, practice it a little bit, imitate those sounds, I think you'll be able to bring some birds in on the water. I don't even really know what all of them mean. I just know that I've been sitting out there hunting and I've heard the hens. I've watched the hens. I've watched them and I've heard them do this. And I have seen the drakes. I've seen them do that. Now, there is a call that the wood duck will make, and you'll hear it quite often. You've probably been, if you've ever been sitting in your deer stand, or if you've been sitting in the duck blind, or whatever out in the outdoors, you'll probably hear this call from time to time. If you're anywhere near the outdoors or a lake, you might hear this. Now, that is the sound of a flying wood duck. When they fly through the air, they make that sound. They don't make that sound when they're sitting on the water. So if you're in your duck blind, you don't really need to make that sound. Just focus on the sitting sounds. You should be okay. But once again, the flying sound, because when they're in the air flying and you make that call, and if there's other wood ducks in the area, say they're perched in a tree or something, they're looking up. They're looking around. They're not going to fly into your spread if you're over there going. So just keep in mind, you can make that sound if you want, just to be more realistic out in the woods, but it doesn't really draw ducks to your spread. The Duck Commander, you know, I'm impressed with it. I'm more comfortable with it, but for the beginner, this Buck Garner call, right out of the box, it works. They both work. So you be the judge. Go out there and get the calls, get in the water, get in the outdoors, and just play with it. See what happens. That's all we're really trying to do, is just enjoy the outdoors.